back to another video. This is going to be a short yet very informative video, especially for the people who are interested to invest in Muscat Hills, Airport Heights, and they want to move to Oman. If you remember, 2 years back I had made a video about Muscat Hills where I was showing you the upcoming projects and what all development is going to happen. So now, since 2 years have passed, this video I'm going to be showing you which all new offices have moved in Muscat Hills and what is the update of the buildings which were in construction earlier. So the location you see behind me is called the barbecue spot. There is no official name for this, but it is in Muscat Hills as well, and especially for the winters it's very beautiful. You can see families here every day for barbecue. And right now, if you see that side, that is the Airport Heights of Muscat Hills area, and we'll be going there to show you the updates. So behind me is the Oman Convention Center where all the exhibitions are held, and anytime if any of you are wishing to participate in this, staying in Muscat Hills is an ideal location because it is just within 5 kilometers range, and just beside that is the JW Marriott and also the Crown Plaza Hotel. So you can clearly see why people, such famous hotels, are investing in this area to open up their branches. So right now, as I told you, that the JW Marriott and the Oman Convention Center is very close by. We are parked right in front and you can have a look. Right in front of me is the JW Marriott, and just beside that, within a few meters, is the Oman Convention Center. This blue dome is the Oman Convention Exhibition Center, and on the left side, right now it's being covered by the trees, is the Crown Plaza Hotel, which we'll be showing you. So what you see on the left side is the construction going on for the Oman Group, which is basically the Oman Tourism Development. As you can see, the board which is there, the client which is mentioned, that is the Oman Group. And also right now we are approaching to the Oman Tel head office. So what you see behind me is the Oman Tel office, which is basically the largest telecom company in Oman. Their head office is also located in Muscat Hills itself. It is just 2 to 3 kilometers from the Muscat Hills area. And on the right side, what you see the construction going on is the building for Oman Group, which is the Oman Tourism and Development Company. Under Vision 2040 of Oman, Oman plays a very important role because they are the ones who decide which projects have to be invested to boost tourism in Oman. And you can see the boards also. They have mentioned it as the business park. So I'm assuming there are going to be more offices which will be constructed here in the future, which is related to the government and ministries. So clearly, again, another office why Muscat Hills is, or the Airport Heights is the ideal location why people are investing so much. So right now we have got down from our cars. We are still near the Oman Tel and Oman office, and I wanted to show you that construction which is going on full scale over there. If you can zoom that side. So that construction is going on for the Oman Cultural Complex. So just 2 months back, His Majesty Sultan Haitham was here and he laid the foundation stone for that because it is under the ministry. And so you can see the work is going on full scale. And this is a very ideal location to spot that because it's on an elevation side. And if you see over there, you have the Ministry of Higher Education and the office of NAMA. NAMA is basically the company which controls the water and electricity supplies in Oman. They also have another office which I'll be showing you. That is also in Muscat Hills area itself, but it's a 3-kilometer distance from here. So right now we are inside the Oman Automobile Association. This is basically a small area which they have made. There are different activities that go on. There are drift shows, there is go-karting, and there are many. There is a drive cafe over here, which is a good concept. And all of you who are interested in automobiles, this is the ideal place to spend your time, which is again very close to Muscat Hills. We have got down in the Oman Automobile Association. We have heard that there is an auto show going on, so we are going inside to see how it is. So this building that you see, which is under construction, this is the public prosecution. Earlier this was situated in Al Khair, and they are planning to shift it now. And you can see the scale of the building, it's quite huge. And right now I'm going to be showing you another offices as well, which are moving from different areas in Muscat to Muscat Hills. This is the board put up by the Umran group. Actually this whole area is called Madinat Al Irfan, and this is going to be the city of the future as per them, and we can see the work which is going on. And this is the public prosecution building which is under construction, as I showed you, and right behind that is the office for NAMA, which I mentioned earlier, and the Capital Market Authority. For those of you who are involved in stocks and shares, you may be aware what exactly that office does. So clearly there are many offices which are moving here. Earlier these offices were situated in Rui and Al Khair, and now they are all shifting to Airport Heights. And right now we are approaching the actual Muscat Hills and Airport Heights area, and I'll be showing you further. So on our right hand side is the Muscat Hills area, and left hand side we have the different buildings which are made, and all of them are freehold properties, and any of the nationalities can purchase properties here. So if you remember in the previous video which I had made, this exact site, it was just under excavation, and I had mentioned that there's going to be a building being constructed here, and you can clearly see now that the building is almost ready and they are doing the final touches. We are expecting it to open in the year 2024, and as per my knowledge, this building is going to have office spaces and commercial rental areas. So if you are looking to invest in any shops and offices, this is the place for you. So right now we are at the Muscat Hills and Airport Heights area. You can see behind me all of the buildings that have been constructed here. That right there is the Pearl Muscat building. This is the new building which I just told you about. And talking about the main offices which are here nearby, exactly behind me, just behind the bridge, we have the Bank Muscat's head office. Try to zoom in. Bank Muscat is the leading bank in Muscat, and they have decided to set up their huge head office over here. Exactly on the right side is the Oman Air office, which is again the leading and national airline of Oman. And right behind me in that building, which is called the Business Tower, Salam Air has set up their office as well, which is the second most famous airline in Oman. So clearly you can see there are so many big offices being set up over here, and this is your ideal time to invest in Muscat Hills, because if not now, then when? So if you remember my previous video where I had told that this building was under construction, now you can have look at the cars parked outside. The building is ready, people have already moved in. and it looks very beautiful. The building's name is Hills Avenue. There are retail shops also down, and there are flats available. So people who are still interested, there are flats available still, and you can go ahead and buy one for you, because as you see the cars, it's almost full. So the opening soon board that you see, that is for the Hills Avenue Plaza, which are these retail shops on the ground floor. So this is how the Hills Avenue Plaza looks from behind, and this is the walkway. And this Muscat Hills building is also ready. I'll be telling you about it. People have already started opening their cafes in these areas. So if you remember in the previous video of mine, I had mentioned that exactly behind my house there is an ideal spot to open a cafe or a restaurant. And right now where I'm sitting is exactly in one of the cafes. Someone took the chance and they have invested in a beautiful cafe, and we are here to have a good cup of coffee. And I'll just show you around how he has set up the whole cafe.